Hi, and welcome to Geno's Takes, the NFC North prediction. By the way, shout out to my friend Amy, who actually says she likes the backwards hat on the 45-year-old man. I was going to take it off when I got a haircut. Now, babe, I won't. All right, let's take a look at how it plays out. Those are my predicted order of finish, even though Vegas seems to think the Lions will win more games than the Vikings. I don't. Why? Simply put, two words: Jim Caldwell. Anyone in Indianapolis will tell you what he does when he inherits a team. He steers that team like JFK Jr. steers a plane, slowly into the ground. Do you remember what he did when he went to Indy? Went from 14 wins to 10 wins to 2 wins. And I'm looking for a giant step back in Detroit. So let's just take them off the board. Let's go to let's go to the Packers, who I love to win the entire division. Why wouldn't they do it again? All they do is beat up on the other 3 teams in this division, and all they've gotten this year is better. And you know why I think they may go all the way to the Super Bowl this year? The same reason we had a Ravens-Niners Super Bowl in 2012. The year before, both of them missed the Super Bowl because of fluke plays. The Niners missed on the muff punt, and then the Ravens missed because of a drop pass by Evans and a missed kick by Cundiff. Well, I think the same thing with the Packers this year. They can't be denied. Aaron Rodgers knows to throw the ball first. He's got Lacey in his 3rd year, which is going to be great. And what can you say about the receivers? Aaron Rodgers has more young targets than Jared Fogle had on his computer. What? If you don't like it, go watch First Takes. This is Geno's Takes. And the only reason the Packers didn't go to the Super Bowl last year was because of that play by Brandon Bostic at the end of the NFC Championship. Wow. Was that the most exciting 2 minutes in sports? Not the Derby. Although the Kentucky Derby and that game both ended the same way, with the second place finisher staring at a horse's ass. You know, that wasn't even Bostic's play. But now let's talk about the team that I really love, the team that Daddy would put all his money on in this division, and that is the Minnesota Vikings. Why? Because Adrian Peterson is back. Yeah, if Adrian Peterson had just put his son in a timeout for 15 minutes, he wouldn't have missed 15 games. But he did. And he's coming back. And he's coming back angry and well-rested with something to prove. Kind of sounds like what he did in 2012 when he came back from the ACL tear. Remember what he did that year? He almost broke the all-time single-season rushing record. He missed it by 8 yards, and Eric Dickerson is thanking the Lord for that. He still worries about that record. And let us not forget, as a Charger fan, my pal Norv Turner, who is famous for making quarterbacks great. But you know what else he's famous for? A bell cow running back. You may remember him from his stint with the Cowboys and Emmitt Smith. And I promise I wouldn't choke up. All his days in San Diego with my boy LaDainian Tomlinson. Well, now he arguably has somebody back that is even better in AP, and I think he takes advantage of that. Oh yeah, and the Bears are also in this division. Stop it. 6.5? I wouldn't be surprised if it went under, but I won't take that because I don't know who's going to be quarterbacking by week 3. John Fox is there. And what did he say in the introductory press conference? He kept calling Jake Cutler. I don't know if that's a little dig at him, but I think the simple fact is the only thing he remembers in Cutler's name is the second syllable, cut, which is what Cutler is going to be if he keeps mailing in the games, and by that I mean airmailing the ball to the opposing team. So this is why I'm telling you, bet heavy on the over on the Vikings, and maybe put a little bit on the Packers. Love them in the Super Bowl. Stay away from the other two. Lions take a giant step back. Those are Geno's Takes, NFC North preview.